Welcome to Defy Logic, where we hear about and talk about people who dare to overcome life's most challenging obstacles. I'm Bryant Lee, and I'll be your guide on this journey. So hang tight while we inspire you, challenge you, and dare you to defy logic.
There's a battle raging that most people don't talk about. It doesn't make the news. It doesn't always show on the outside, but it rages every single day on the inside of you. Two voices, two desires, two versions of you. One version wants discipline, growth, integrity, health, purpose. The other wants comfort, escape, pleasure, and immediate gratification. One says, wake up at 4:30, train, build, read, lead. The other says, sleep in, scroll, drink it away, smoke it away, spend it away, numb it away. And the scariest part, they both live in the same body. Addiction isn't just about substances. It's about impulses. It's about the part of us that wants what feels good now, even if it destroys us later. It's about the appetite that grows louder every time we feed it. Some people struggle with alcohol, some with pornography, some with anger, some with gambling, some with food, some with ego, some with the addiction of being liked, some with the addiction to stay small. The battle, my friends, is within. The disciplined self versus the indulgent self. The builder versus the destroyer. The man or woman you aspire to be versus the impulses that pull you backward. One side plans, the other reacts. One side thinks long term. The other only cares about the next hit of dopamine. And when we give in to impulse long enough, something dangerous happens. The impulsive side gets stronger. It grows bolder. It demands more. What satisfied you yesterday won't satisfy you today. Addiction escalates. A drink becomes two. Two becomes five. A scroll becomes hours. A small lie becomes a lifestyle. You don't lose yourself overnight. No, you surrender in inches. Here's the compare and contrast, if you will. The disciplined self sacrifices now to gain later. The impulsive self gains now and pays later. The disciplined self builds trust. The impulsive self breaks it. The disciplined self strengthens relationships. The impulsive self isolates. The disciplined self creates freedom. The impulsive self creates chains. And yet, here's the powerful part. The disciplined self is always there. It never disappears. It just gets quieter when we stop listening to it. So, how do you win this battle? By naming your struggle, You can't conquer what you won't confront. Stop pretending it's just stress or just how I am. Call it what it is. Create friction between you and your impulse. Delete the app. Don't keep the bottle in the house. Change the route you drive. Cut access. Make the wrong choice harder. Strengthen the discipline side daily. Discipline is like a muscle. You build it with reps. Cold shower, early wake up, work out when you don't feel like it. Every small act of control strengthens the version that you want to become. Replace the desire. Don't just remove it. You can't just take away the habit. You must replace it. Replace drinking with training. Replace scrolling with reading. Replace anger with breathing. Replace isolation with community. Get accountability. The impulsive side thrives in secrecy. Growth thrives in exposure. Find someone who knows your struggle and won't let you hide behind it. Uncontrolled desire is the tyrant. Disciplined desire is the servant. Desire itself isn't evil. Impulse itself isn't evil. Appetite itself isn't evil. But when it runs you instead of serving you, it becomes destructive. You are not powerless. You are not your addiction. You are not your worst impulse. You are not your last mistake. You are the one who chooses which voice to follow. And understand this. The goal is not to pretend the dark side doesn't exist. It does. And it always will. Every human being has it. The goal is not elimination. The goal is mastery. The goal is integration. The goal is awareness. The goal is control. Because when the impulsive self runs free, it destroys careers, families, reputations, health, and self-respect. But when the disciplined self leads, it builds empires. It restores marriages. It heals bodies. It creates legacies. The battle is daily, sometimes hourly, sometimes minute by minute. But every time you say no to the impulse and yes to the higher version of yourself, you win. And when you win enough small battles, you ultimately win the war. This is about you. This is about me. And this is about the version of ourselves we choose to let lead. You don't need to destroy your darker side. You just need to discipline it. So to every Dr. Jekyll, control your Hyde. What's your Goliath? Change your thinking. Change yourself. Change your world. Defy logic.
Have a story about overcoming a Goliath by changing your thinking, yourself, and your world? We want to hear from you.
Let your story motivate others to face their Goliaths and defy logic.